fuck. Hey, how are you guys? I'm Maxim for those who don't know who the fuck I am. And I don't really care. Just kidding. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic. I was with, had a great weekend with a girl, my girl. But anyways, let's just get this shit started anyways. I want to introduce to you guys a friend, a clanmate, and a great driver. He's got a great win rate. His name is XHoward052X. Hey Howie, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Max. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome.
Hey, did I get your name right?
Yeah. XHoward052X.
What's with the X? You just couldn't figure out what you were wanting?
No, it came from my Xbox Live gamer tag. It started off as Howard052X, and I had to sell my one Xbox 360. Then I got another one, and I couldn't recover my password or remember my email or anything from that long ago. So, okay, X, Howard052X.
You can't get email from the Xboxes, can you?
It's hard to recover your email address if you know.
Yeah. For the my son has something similar like that, but I think he can get email on it. I don't know. He plays Xbox a lot too. I want to know something about you, Howie.
Here we go.
There we go. Where are you from?
Central Pennsylvania.
Oh, Penn.
Yep, Pennsylvania.
Great place to be from.
Yeah, you know it's small enough. It's fun if you can find fun.
Great place to be from. Far from. So you're up there with the Amish.
Yes.
And the Bill Hillies.
Don't talk about my cousin that way.
Oh, I gotta adjust my fucking headset's falling off. So you're from northern Pennsylvania, north central Pennsylvania, near Kentucky. Yep. I heard it's beautiful there.
It is. There for a while, though I was away from PA, and I didn't realize how much I actually missed the scenery or how much I liked the scenery till I came back.
Where'd you go?
All over. I was a little bit above Pittsburgh for a little bit. Then I was in Indiana State for a little bit.
Where in Indiana?
Elkhart.
Oh, that's yeah, I know where Elkhart's at. Yeah.
Yeah, right near South Bend and
South Bend. Yep, up north there. Up north. Yeah. As we call it in Wisconsin. We're from up north.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We started hanging out. Jesus, what was I got you into the clan? Am I right about that?
I'm pretty sure it's been. Geez, according to my what uni page or whatever it is, I joined the clan September 12th of last year.
September 12th. I remember that. Remember that day correctly. You came in, I think, with Bada Bing. Not came in with Bada Bing. Bada Bing came a little bit before you, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And I did your interview, got you introduced you to the clan, got you in the clan, and you're stuck with the clan. You took a hiatus, I heard. A little hiatus.
I did. That was from about the end of. That was about the beginning of this past year.
Just kind of tired of the game, huh? For a little bit.
There was that. There was a bunch of other personal stuff going on where I didn't have energy or feel like doing anything.
Let me tell you about something that's my ex co-host. She's cockpit. She's still like manages to help me manage the YouTube and everything like that. Great person. Awesome.
Right. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's going to be a damn good player, but I hope, and she's a recruiter too in our clan.
Yeah, I caught your interview with her and everything. Didn't realize she was only in the clan for like 2 weeks and then became a recruiter.
Yeah, but she's been playing for like a year and a half though.
Yeah.
Good. She's not going to be my co-host anymore. She's got some real life personal coming up, things that are in her, she needs to get settled in, and but I asked you. We got together last week or the week? Yeah, last Sunday I believe you and I got together and said, hey, let's work on this stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
And you said yes, let's do it. I want to interview you. I've been interviewing you for a while now. What got you into World of Tanks? Did you play it on console first, or did you play it on PC first?
Funny story, actually. I played it on PC first back in 2013.
Oh, really?
Had a bad experience because, if you remember, at that point, matchmaking was like +5.
It's still fucked up.
Yeah, but it's a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
Then I hung it up. Then it came out on 360. I got into the beta on the 360 and played on console for a little bit. Then it was about this time last year I got a decent enough computer and went back to the PC version. And nope, console version can go that way.
Yeah. But I don't understand console version.
I get it. And what was it? It was last week on like Tank Talk Tuesday or whatever. The Wargaming North America puts out these videos once a week.
Yeah.
But they were talking about the differences between PC version, console version, and that Blitz handheld version or whatever. And it basically boils down to, they didn't come right out and say it, but fuck it, I'm going to.
Yeah.
It's more in depth and everything, and harder, and there's more skill involved for PC than consoles. Is a little bit dummied down version, but whatever.
It's gamey in a way.
It is. It is. And then you got mobile version where, hey, it's World of Tanks on mobile. What are you going to do with it?
What are you going to do? You can't get in depth with it, like on PC.
No.
Yeah, I hear where you're coming from. What do you like about World of Tanks?
Just the overall meta strategy. The amount of knowledge that you actually have to learn.
Tactics.
Yeah. I mean, there's different tactics. There's different ways of doing things for different tanks. Like side scraping on an IS-3 works great on an next tank up, the T10.
The T10, yeah.
Not so much.
No, you use your front end.
Right.
You don't angle your tank. You just keep the front end because it's already angled. Yeah, awesome.
Right. It's different driving styles you can get into.
What's your favorite? I'm going to ask you. What's your favorite class of tanks?
Best way to put it are, well, I like two different, pretty much right around the same, because you look at my stats and everything or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Great stats though.
Oh, thank you. I'm working on them. They're getting there. It's like you've got the tier 8 medium tank for Russia, the T-44. Mm-hmm. That's lightly armored, fast, mobile, decent gun, whatever.
Right.
And I love that tank. Have a blast in that tank. But then you also look, one of my favorite tanks, the Super Pershing. It's about the opposite.
It's a great medium. It's a great premium, and it's a great medium tank.
It is, but it's slower.
Slow, yeah.
But
it's slow enough to keep up with the heavy tanks, though.
Right. I mean, that's what it does. It's there to support the heavy tanks. So I kind of like both. I like faster heavies, and I like slower mediums, because Sherman Jumbo is also a favorite of mine, but then medium. So I'd say it varies in the medium area.
Right. Okay. You said you don't like TDs for some reason. Tell me about it. I'm a big fan of fucking TDs and artillery, and I want you to tell me why you don't like TDs.
They're unforgiving in a way. You get spotted, and unless you're in one of those brawling TDs, you're done. And I understand the appeal of them. In fact, that's what one of my best tank classes was in the console version. I had a Hetzer, and a Hetzer's got a Hetz.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about brawling TDs, and right after the interview, though, we've got a guy from SIMP that sent me. His name is LostLlama. He sent me a T20 HCC replay. So and we're gonna showcase it today.
Yep.
A little later on here.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to agree with you on some of the TD classes, but they help protect the back line if you're camping.
Oh yeah.
You know, like the ball sack. The ball sack's great for, you know, for rear end protection. But you can't brawl with it. You can brawl with it if you have the you know, have the support, but normally you can't. You know, you can't brawl with it even with its derp gun on it. You know. So.
Right.
And I've seen videos though where you could brawl with that, but it's got to be the certain, you know, at a certain map, and it's got to be a certain team. You know.
I think a lot of it has come like in the past couple of years. A lot of my gameplay style has changed. In like first-person shooters or whatever, I'd always be in the back as a sniper. Exactly. So I had no problem with it. You know, Battlefield 3 or whatever, loved being a sniper in that game.
Yeah.
Loved that. But then after Battlefield 3, snipers weren't really as good. They were an underrated class in Battlefield 4. So I ended up changing my play style. And that was right around the time that I got out of World of Tanks on the console for a little bit. So I think a lot of why I like what I like now is more just because my gaming style has changed to become a little bit more aggressive.
Right, yeah. A little more aggressive. I can't get aggressive. That's not me playing aggressively. Only when time dictates that I play aggressively, but other than that, I like to sit back and snipe myself too. You know, not snipe myself, but snipe others.
There's my foot. There's that big toe that's been pissing me off. I'm getting it.
That's too many ums. You talked about what's the most, in your own opinion, Howie? What's the most underrated class in World of Tanks?
Huh.
That's a tough one, I know.
Most underrated.
Yeah.
I don't really think that there is one that's considered underrated. Artillery would probably be considered the most hated, therefore the most underrated. But there's a couple things that I like about artillery. There are times that I love having artillery on our team.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but then there's other times where that one-shot BS.
Yeah, one-shot kills. Yeah. You got to remember those shells are coming down above on top of you more than likely, and the weakest part of a tank is generally on the back or some on the sides, but most weak is on top.
Yeah.
That HE is gonna fucking kill you.
Oh yeah.
You know, a good shot. But the chances of getting that good shot are fucking slim. Not slim none, but slim.
Yeah, you know, I understand it. I do understand how some of the game mechanics are working, why they're working the way they do. I see it from the artillery's point of view, where the player on the artillery, it's like they're aiming, the tank moves.
Yeah.
And then they're aiming, they take a shot, they miss.
They miss. Exactly.
Right. I understand that in the occasional one shot, you know, and it makes the artillery player feel good. They got good damage and everything else like that. Fine. Yeah. I get that, but there's a medium in there. There's got to be.
So, yeah.
I've been saying it for a while. Somewhere between Armored Warfare's artillery and this artillery, right. There's a medium in there somewhere.
I've been having bad luck playing artillery lately, and I've got good cruise in it. What is it? My M44. I got great cruise in it, and I get in the snipe mode on, not snipe mode, but the not the god mode. What is it called? The TD mode on it.
Yeah.
And I'll see them fucking shells just fly over the bastard.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And I think it was this week. Well, before this weekend, it was. Matter of fact, it was Thursday when you and I were talking, and just flew over. Just bad fucking RNG. The RNG gods were not with me those 2 days.
And that's something else about artillery. No matter how good or careful you're being, it's all down to RNG.
RNG, exactly. And RNG affects everybody. It's not RNG doesn't affect everybody personally. It's everybody.
Yeah.
You know, some days you can have a good game, or sometimes you can have a great fucking game, and the next game you play, it's like,
all the shots, yeah, all your shots are going into the dirt for whatever reason. The last game, you were just snapshotting and everything left and right, connecting and penetrating. The next game or whatever, you fully zoom in and aim in and
fucking nothing.
Right in the dirt.
Right in the dirt.
Right in the dirt.
Hate that. That affects everybody, you know.
Yeah.
So players complain, you know, but it's everybody.
It's getting better though.
Yeah.
You know, they're constantly working on it. They're trying to make it better. So.
Well, it's kind of hard when you got those equations mixed up with, you know, in programming. You know, what can you do? Lower it, raise it a little bit, make the game a little bit easier, like the console. You know, it would be, if it wasn't for RNG, the RNG gods, actually the game would fucking suck. It'd be way too fucking easy if the equation was, you know, and better. What do you call it? How would you put that, Howard? If the equation was a little better than average, you know, that you can hit a little bit more. And but then the game becomes tiresome. So I think the equation is probably just right. You know, it makes you happy that you're doing fucking great. Then the next fucking game is like, oh mother, God, I can't fucking I can't fucking hit shit.
Overall, I think it's okay. Yeah, you're right with just accuracy in general. What I think would be a little bit better is a little bit more consistency, either one way or another. Maybe having it be a little bit more consistent with artillery.
Or anything else, or TDs, or mediums, or lights, and heavies.
Right. I think maybe just a little bit more consistency in the RNG, and where it's not so random, but it's still random, but a little bit more consistent. That's probably about the best way I could put it.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. A little more consistency. Well, not too much more consistency. You know, because you need to have an emotions in the game. You need to have the... You know, because we talk on TeamSpeak all the time. Oh, God, I just got murdered. You know,
right?
Just you know, the team sucks. You know, everybody on the team sucks. You know, so I don't totally agree with that. Maybe you suck.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it too. It's like, okay,
you have a bad day. You know, you could have your nerves could be shot for whatever comes into your life, and then you know you start playing and all. You know, you're anxious and you're nervous or you're pissed or whatnot. Right. You know, for the day, and that affects your gameplay. You know, so how, do you relax while playing World of Tanks?
There are times I do, and then there's times that I want to relax, and then I get ticked off even more and more, and then it's just like, nope, okay, I'm done, calling it quits.
Yep. You know, a few games and I'm done. I'm sorry, I just can't. You know, I don't worry about stats. How about you?
To a point, I do. I'm trying to get better at it. I find though that since I've started looking at my stats and trying to improve and trying to do better in the game, I'm enjoying myself a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. I'm not taking it so serious where I'll have one game and I totally donk out and do nothing. Yeah. And I'm just like, motherfucker, fuck this game and God, you know.
And you platoon a lot too. If you platoon a lot with people, you know, yeah, I think that your games would be enjoyable. But if you're just soloing,
I actually do better soloing. Yeah, I still have fun with people and platooning with them. It's still a good time, you know, especially when we have those awesome games where the synergy is just there and we're good teamwork, and like Raz playing a little bit with Cockpit as well. Yep.
John, I'm sorry, MFL.
Yeah. MFL's great.
Drizzy.
Jeez.
Great to platoon with Drizzy.
Great to platoon with as long as you're not in front of him and he runs into you.
You're side by side because he manages to live. You know, there's we've got a lot of talent in our clan. I mean, a lot of talent in our clan. And, we should just be busting ass on these strongholds.
We should. I'd like to a little bit more. It's just, you know, some of the players, they don't want to. The other times, though, it seems like there's the same 4 or 5 guys on, but not all schedule conflicts.
Yeah. You can't get 7 people ready at once. You know, it's tough.
It is, especially with it being the same 7, so you develop some team skills and team coercion.
Yeah. You have to. You know, MFL and I play a lot regularly, and we'll take our TDs out or artillery out, and won't even have to say a word to each other. You know, we're kicking ass and taking names.
Right.
You know? So if you have like three guys that play together really well, you know, and another three guys that play really well together, and then insert them in strongholds with the, you know, we have to have a fourth person, the caller. You could have a very effective games in stronghold.
You could.
You know,
you could.
Really
The other thing is, though, it's like having the team together. You know, It's like, okay, yeah, you three run platoon's great. You three run platoon's great. And this fourth person is pretty good at field calling.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. And then it's going to take a little bit to learn how platoon 1, how are their strengths and weaknesses going to balance out with platoon 2, and then how is our FC, the fourth person, technically seventh, gonna go ahead and combine them all together.
Yeah.
You know, and you need time for that. And the way our clan is set up right now, we just don't have the time or the same people to do that.
Yeah, we need to. I think we should start that again, because we've got some really awesome players.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Oh yeah, me too. I would love to also too. How did you find out about Sir Havoc? I need to mention his name because he's our boss.
Yeah.
Big boss.
Yeah, I was just.
Go ahead. I was going to interrupt you.
Oh no problem.
Headset.
Actually, it was about a year ago when I was starting to try and get better at World of Tanks. Yeah. And I was just looking for help online and ran across his Watt Uni videos or whatever, the you know, just checking out videos on how to get better, how to you know, learning the mechanics of it. And then he brought up what university, always accepting players and blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, that's how I found out about Watt Uni, because I was like, I'm a scrub. I think my win rate was downward cockpitted, and nothing against low win rate or anything like that. I was seriously a tomato, and I didn't know anything, you know. So that's how I got in Sir Havoc, was on YouTube and everything like that, you know. But and it was great because I got into to you know, Watt Uni NA, and he it comes down. He comes down and talks to us, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's not like he's a figurehead now. You know, and he plays several other games, which is cool. But he's always takes the time to come down and talk to us, see how the hell we're doing. You know, he's famous. You know, it's like you're sitting in a room with him and you're like tongue tied. You know what to say. You know, but and he asks us, you know, how we could change things and stuff like that. Rhino is a good commander, also too. We have Krampus, who's our commander, fantastic player and great commander. I need to get him interviewed, huh?
Yeah, definitely have to get him interviewed. Wasn't Rhino in our clan for a little while? I think he was part of NA2 and then moved to commander of NA3.
I don't think he was in NA2. He can comment on this and stuff, whatever. Rhino, if you're watching this, love you, man. I think he was at NA1 for a long time, and they had a great cohesion in that clan. And then Krampus was also NA1. And then the beginning of this year, if you remember, there was splits, and there was kind of a little bit of drama here and there. But and then they decided to make NA3, which Rhino is in charge of NA3. Okay. And then Havoc X, and then Watt Uni SCA, Southeast Asia. Yeah. But yeah, he said he come to the channel the other day, and Rhino was like, he's going to try to get every YouTuber or every Twitch guy, you know, recognized, which is fantastic, you know, because we can need it. You know.
Oh yeah.
But no buts, and he's going to make a channel for us. Great. Like,
that would be
awesome. Yeah. So I want to get him too. So I want to get Rhino. I want to get our commanders, our commander Krampus, CT, thousands of other people. Thousands.
10
more videos. 2 more videos.
You keep saying your ultimate goal is to interview Sir Havoc.
Yes.
You know, it's one of your big goals.
Yes.
Love to do it. Would
and
love.
I need a translator because I don't understand British that well.
I do. His accent is a little bit on the
rough side.
Yeah.
But it's great. He's got a fantastic voice too.
Yep.
And he's got his mug. He's got his mug everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
We love you, Sir Havoc.
Definitely.
Great
and thank you.
Bringing me you guys
directed me to this clan. That's great.
Yeah. Thank you very much for all of your hard work, Pete. You know, fantastic. We love you, man. You guys see me glancing down at. I got two screens I got set up. I got the OBS screen and I got WhatLife.com in front of me, and I'm checking out LostLlama. He's a simp player, and he sent. What?
Is it Lima or Llama?
Lima. No, it's LostLlama. Did I say Lima?
Yeah.
Oh, who cares? You see the stats in front of you too.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at a different page.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and use your page too. I think it's pretty much all the same. Maybe it should be all the same.
Yeah, let's see. LostLlama, private at SIMP.
SIMP. You know those WGNLA guys.
Yeah.
Now you follow them.
I
follow WGNLA.
Yeah, I have been this year. They're not in it this year, although from what my understanding is.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. I know last year they got overtaken by an upcoming first time through team called Eclipse, who I'm rooting for this year. But I think that some of the guys from SIMP and some of the guys from Noble, which was another big team.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, I think they've come together and formed this new team, Apex, and those guys are at the top, and then Eclipse is running second.
Oh, is that right?
I believe that's how it goes. I really don't follow the drama and the whatever. I'm just following it and enjoying it.
I like it when the models come out, you know, and everything. That's what I like about WGNLA. Now I have it. Here in the future, you and I have big differences of WGNLA, and we won't get into that. Right now, we're going to showcase LostLlama, who was kind enough to write on my one of my YouTube videos. It was NA. It was a skirmish between NA. Or not skirmish, but stronghold between NA and SIMP. Some of the SIMP players, I think they're all SIMP. And, you know, great clan, SIMP is.
Yeah, they get a bad rap for some reason, but I mean, you know, for the most part, they're nice guys.
Yeah. But he was kind enough to send me this. He was kind enough to write on the video saying, you know, good game. Drizzy, and if you guys remember that video, Drizzy just tore him apart. You know, well, the whole team practically tore him apart, you know, but Drizzy saved the day.
Yeah, Drizzy's awesome.
He's an awesome player, man. But he was kind enough, and then he sent me an email saying, "Hey, this is my video. Check it out." It's the T28 HTC.
Yeah,
Premium.
Yeah, it is. What is that? Tier 6 premium?
I think it's
Tier 7.
Tier 7 premium.
Yeah, Tier 7 American premium tank.
Nice. We got some stats on LostLlama. And currently his win 8 is running at 2234, which is or was it what do you call it, blueberry player? Yeah. And
but the more important thing that you look at is his recent WN8. He's running purple at a 3032 over the past 1,000 battles. I think that takes.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think it takes the past 3 months into consideration, and he's running at a 3032.
Yeah, but today he's playing. Today, the 29th of August, he's playing at a 2334, which is good. I'm fucking fantastic. Mine, on the other hand, sucks. Just fucking suck. I get a point pretty much every day. You know, Jesus Christ Almighty, I want to change that. But yeah, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch him play, and we've already reviewed it, and just fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish that I could have a game like this. Just one game like it. How about you? Motherfucker, that sucked. God.
Yeah, a little more than a little. But anyway,
yeah,
we're back on track.
We're back on track now. Sorry about the editing. You know I don't edit. But this is again LostLlama from SIMP and his T28 HTC. All right.
Yep.
So you guys can fucking hear me at least a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's play it.
Yep.
Enough said. It's getting late.
It is.
Sorry about all. Howie, we don't edit though, and it sucks.
It does. It takes more time than it should. I mean, but you know what? You do what you gotta do, and we're doing what we gotta do. So let's move forward.
We know what to do next time. What not? Don't throw up TS because it takes up a lot of fucking resources and shit.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
In case, because neither one of us remember if we were talking about any of the stats of this tank. Tier 7 premium TD, right?
Right. I was gonna. I at the end of the video, I asked you, would you like to have games like this?
Oh, yeah. I've had a few here and there, just not very consistent, and definitely not with that many kills though. That was
right.
That was impressive.
Yeah. Hey, what about the stats? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just interrupting you and shit. So pissed off.
Oh. Yeah. No problem. No problem. No, as you guys will see though, his he racks up quite an impressive kill.
Very impressive damage too.
Yeah. It's pretty. So anyway, sorry that I cut you off in the middle of cutting me off. So
well, we cut each other off. You're cut off.
Oh, damn it! I only had 3.
Yeah, no shit. I like to have games like this. I really do, and it's just great to see. Great to see. Hey, what about the HTC? Tell me a little bit about it.
Little bit about the HTC. Well, with the standard ammo or whatever, you're talking 181 millimeters of penetration. And right now, he's in a tier 7 game.
Right.
It's top tier. That's plenty to go ahead and go through anything. 320 total damage. You know, and it in itself has 203 millimeters of front armor, which you'll see here right as he's starting around this corner. He comes around, what is it, 4 or 5 heavy tanks or whatever, and they're just mainly bouncing right off of him. He
got a 294 off that number 6.
Yeah.
And another shot.
Yeah, the front hull armor of that tank is awesome.
Yeah. It's a little flat in the front, all right, where the lower glacis is, but you know, on the hull it's just angled perfectly.
Yeah. Let me look at the 3D model here. It's kind of flat. It's kind of angled.
I'll look around here.
Yeah, straight on 203, 204. You angle it just a couple of degrees.
Fuck up. Yeah.
Like the 45 degrees, it bumps up to 250, 260.
Yeah. Awesome. He took out, he did a get off my fucking map at a T150.
Yeah, well, and that thing's no joke either.
That's not, yeah. This is actually a great map for heavies. It's a fantastic map for heavies.
Oh yeah, especially this corner. As long as you have support, you're not the only one down there.
If you have, yeah. You just, well, on the east side of the map, where the flag is at, you go down to that peninsula. What's that peninsula? That's on the 9 line, and you have TDs sitting on that peninsula, you know, waiting for these guys to come around there.
Yeah, most of the time you do. It doesn't look like they really did. I think a lot of their TDs just went somewhere else.
They only had 3 TDs, and the Hellcat, Santa Mil, and the E25. But look how he's taking charge. He's just fucking taking charge of this.
He's like, yep, come on, let's go. We got the overmatch. We've got this side. We got to push, get through this little gap, and get into some of the cover of the buildings right there because the Sturmil and the E25, they haven't even been spotted yet, have they?
I don't think so. He did.
Track fixed.
Go ahead.
He did 325 on that shot to the last. I think it was on the Black Prince. It's a fantastic hit.
Mm-hmm.
They're clear now to come out. Come on. I don't narrate very well. You seem to do a hell of a job. Look at his damage right now so far. We can pause it just a tad bit. His damage, 2961, and he's playing on a win rate of 5221. Fantastic.
Right. Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
It's fantastic. You narrate fucking great.
Thanks. I try. I think a lot of that came from filling dead air when I was a DJ / karaoke host.
Awesome.
So.
You still do? Let me pause it real second. I want to see that Saint Emil just get plastered. I know it's not a Saint Emil. It's Strumgurdif or whatever.
Yeah, Stur Emil or Sturrer Emil or Sturrer ML whatever.
Do you still DJ?
No. Nope. Gave that up. I got rid of a lot of my stuff. Yeah. That and I don't sing as well as I used to. Long story.
Long story. We'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
They just got that Saint Emil done. It's done now, so he's already at 6,500 win rate.
Right. Him and his platoon mate there in the IS-2, though, they're starting to push up. They see that. I mean, you look at that right down the 5, 6, 7 line,
yeah,
or whatever. They've got to go north and back to the base. They're not going to have enough time to cap just the two of them.
No. Well, they got that 3601 helping them out too. He's in the back,
quote unquote.
He's a tomato.
He's there.
He's there.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's there.
I don't know what he does. This is just a download, so I don't know what he does for damage. That 3601. I have to squint. I can't see.
Let me look here. Yeah, he's there.
What'd he get?
21 damage.
Yeah.
Not 2100.
21.
2-1.
I'd rather have goose egg.
Oh, wow.
So now he's got 7 get off my fucking maps.
Yeah. It's only going to go up. But yeah, the 3601, props to him though, staying with those two. At least he knew, okay, stay with these guys and it might help and I might be able to help a little more.
Did you see him track that? And then the IS-2 ripped him apart.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now it's getting choppy right now. But anyway, we'll keep going.
Yeah, it's still going. Replay still going. So
well, now that 3485 is on the capping right now. Haven't seen that KV1.
Not in a while. It's been spotted, but I have a strange feeling we'll be seeing him here soon.
What mods do you use? Use Aslain's or OMC?
Oh, I do use Aslain's.
He's updating it pretty well though.
Yeah, once he got back from his trip, he was away for a while. So right there at the beginning of 9.15 and 9.15.1, he was away and couldn't really update it. Now this shot coming up here, I'm a little sketchy about. It's a little risky.
Look at that right there now. All right, we'll keep on going, but yeah,
there's a possibility of the ricochet off of the KV1.
No, he didn't hit the KV1.
No, but there is a possibility for it. Coming off the KV1, it could ricochet into his friend's side. It's happened to me. It's weird and rare that it happens, but it happened.
Well, little fucking E25. God, I hate those little bastards. Jesus Christ.
Them and ELCs.
Yep. Fucking French lights. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean the ELC and the the ELC AMX at tier 5 and this at tier 7, they're pretty much the same damn vehicle. Yeah. They pretty much are.
Now, I think this later on here, I think this is E25 should have went and capped. He had the speed.
Mm-hmm.
But like what he does though may be important, but it didn't help the team whatsoever.
Well, it's okay to look at it. There's a couple things he could have done. Two, you can see two different strategies that he may have been trying to imply. One, okay, they're chasing me. They know I'm low health. They're coming for me or whatever. I'll draw them back, and maybe what's left on my team, they'll be able to finish him off after I spot them. Right. Two, bring them all the way back, pause what I think I need to, and then make a run through the town, swing back all the way around, and try and cap.
Yeah.
I mean, there's two different things he could have done there.
Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know, we're the armchair unicoms. We just sit and evaluate what they could have done. But would I have done it? No, I don't know. I don't know if I could have helped Artie or not. But what I would have done is got to a place where I could see him a little bit and then run my ass back to the cap. That's. But you know, you never know. You never know. But he does what he does, and.
It's in the heat of the moment. It's like you don't know what you could have done. This one is a very specific and really weird situation that he's in. There's nothing.
There he is.
There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. It basically comes down to what are they gonna do, and are they gonna do it better than I can get away from it?
Yeah.
And LostLlama kind of is like, yeah, we're gonna take what you were doing, and nope.
Well, they have the health, but I'm gonna congratulate this E25 player though. You watch what he does.
Mm-hmm.
You probably can't see the chat because my ugly fucking mug is blocking it, but I'll tell you about it. Watch this shit.
Up and over and bam.
Get up, go back to the fucking garage. But you know what he does after all of this?
He laughs and does a smiley face.
Yep. He does a smile. And what a gentleman.
Oh yeah.
What a gentleman. He didn't get pissed off because, whatever. And then he says another important thing after this, but now they're going to go hunting for the artillery. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Artie. I'll tell you what he says, though, and you can agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
The enemy player, he did his best, though. 25 did his best. But give the last two to the HTC. That's what his name is, Landline. Give the last two to the HTC because he knows he can get a pools medal.
Right. Yeah.
I congratulate him. What a sportsman he is.
Yeah, and I think the first time we watched this during the whole stupid damned pixies and gremlins coming through and fucking shit up.
Fucking everything up.
Yeah, we were saying or whatever, it's like that kind of sportsmanship and everything in World of Tanks, it's like that's a whole nother conversation. Just chat.
Yep.
What goes on in chat, that's a whole nother conversation.
Congrats on the pool medal, that T-37. It's done. He's got two. He's got a fucking pools medal, plus he got his, look at his win 8.
Yeah. Crazy.
10,000. Played out 10,000. 10,200. His damage is 50 or 40, 45, 61. Incredible.
Yep.
Great
12
job.
kills. That was also a mastery badge in that. Ace tanker. Yeah.
And he got high caliber too.
High caliber, crucial contribution.
Great job.
Actually, I'm looking here. He didn't get high caliber, did he? No.
No, he didn't.
No.
I should actually put that screen up on our later interviews and replays because it's important. I think. But that's why I've got you to talk about
it. Well, I'll do my damnedest.
You do your damnedest. Well, I tell you what, it's getting late, but I want to thank you, buddy, for coming on the show, and also being a part of the show. It's awesome. We talked about it. We're going to continue Tuesday and Wednesday, and put out some more videos. You and I.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
And if you want to say goodbyes, and then I will end the show.
Alrighty. Goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this, and sorry about the technical difficulties. The shit fucking happens. But I want to thank, I want to thank Cockpit. I want to thank Howard. I want to thank MFL, Drizzy, all the guys in NA2. Rhino is here. We've got to get him on the show. We have to get him on the show.
Yeah.
It's imperative as an interview. But anyways, good night all, and thank you very much.